Hello and welcome at Stocks Advisor channel. Here at our channel we are looking for interesting buy opportunities for US-based stocks. In today's episode we will talk about Airbnb Incorporated, traded at Nasdaq, ticker name ABNB. Well, we can see that ABNB is actually declining already 4 trading sessions in a row, and today we also made -3% precisely, finishing at 146.67. After hours, still some, let's say, bearish, slightly bearish we can see, but still this is less than 0.15%, could be just a volatility. But the question is, of course, what's happening here, how to trade, and is it a nice stock to watch? Well, definitely it is, and the reasons for that are that the stock is declining indeed, but it is preparing for at least one big push. And to understand why is it, we need to first of all look at bigger scale. We can see the history of stock here starts only from December previous year. The real bottom, the principal level is 125, so let's just indicate it here before we proceed. And then we can actually look into magnification and try to understand what is actually happening here. First of all, let's look here. What we can see, we are declining, but and for that it's important. Okay, let's look at the bigger one. We are declining not just a few days ago, but already a long period of time, and there is a very long channel that was confirmed many times, and it was in charge from mid of February. You can see this is this declining channel that was actually finished. Well, it was kind of going with bigger acceleration downwards in beginning of May, and now we can see that it's pierced now this channel. We are going lower than it, and seems like we are forming maybe a new channel or a lower wave, the faster wave downwards. Why is this interesting? Because on these descending patterns, and maybe you have noticed that we often discuss those at our channel, because these are really interesting patterns to watch, because you can precisely predict what will happen, and you can clearly see a resist support level, so you know how to play there. Therefore, in this case, we see an example when moving averages 20, especially 20, but also 50, of course, they both work as resists and attractors. What does it mean? It means that when the price is in the vicinity of those moving averages, they work as resists. So they don't allow price to go higher. And those examples you can see here at beginning of April. You can see a similar example by end of April, for example. Similar situation took place by mid of May, and actually again you can see the situation when moving average 20 worked as a resist by beginning of March. So these are examples when it worked as a resist, and the moment when it works as an attractor is actually a situation when the price is very low and those descending or corrective patterns much lower than moving average 20, then moving average 20 works as an attractor. In these examples you can see actually in about 10 of March, you can see by kind of about 20th of March, and you can also see by mid of April. So simply speaking, these are actually the highs and lows that form the current channel, simply speaking. But why is it interesting? Because now what we have again situation when price is very low, much lower than moving average 20, and even more, it goes faster than the channel, so it goes even lower. So there is a lot of upwards pressure being created, and we just need to know the place, the moment when to buy. And you can see that actually these last 3 candles are very interesting. The previous one started from inside of the another candle, the previous candle one, but today we started with the low. So it looks like it's about to, let's say, to finish. Also, what is important here, that RSI wise we are in a situation which is oversold, so there is a very positive pressure. MACD histogram is negative, so it might go a little bit lower, but once it starts bottoming and upwards wave starts to build up, we will have a push up. Similarly we had, for example, by a beginning of March here, or any time when you see the situation when it worked as an attractor, also by end of March, etc., by mid of April. Always when the MACD was bottoming and going upwards, we had a push. So this is really classical example of preparation to go higher, and we just need to know when to buy and how to buy, because again, I mentioned it, the distance between actually the distance between the moving average 20 and actually the current price is really big. And if you look in numbers here, we are speaking about 15% in the negative direction, but it could go even higher, which means that upward it could give more, because you know then minus 15% it's not the same as plus 15% on trading stocks. So how to trade here? First of all, we need to prepare buying at the very nearest support level, and you can see here the support channel. Actually, this support channel is between 138, let's not talk about cents, and 148. So this is the first call out where we can start buying through. This would be 138 to 148. This would be based on the first support channel, from where we expect to have a rebound and going higher, with a target being moving average 20. So this way we can do more than up to 10 to 15 even plus percent. So our profit taking advice here will be the classical one that we give at our channel. So it's 10 to 15% from the money allocated in the positions. And indeed, take it when you can. Don't hesitate. Always take your profit when you can, especially if it is 10 to 15% or within, let's say, the expected range, and then re-enter if needed. But never stay too long in the position, because it can expire, it could reverse to decline, and then you will be losing your money instead of making your profit. So this is the first channel to buy. If the price declines, what shall we do that? Well, then, of course, it's very simple. As I said, there is very principal level of 125, and then everything that goes below it will be the second buy. Actually, the second call out, we can make it here. It's actually anything that is lower than $125 will be our second opening. And this would be, again, giving the fact that RSI will go even deeper to oversold. MACD will make either secondary wave or go deeper first negative wave. So it means that there will be even more bullish potential in this move. And then we have a rebound. So after the rebounds, this analysis, let's say, expires, and then we really need to think of what's next for this position. We need to see if the, let's say, the correction will indeed stop, and we will form a trading channel, and then we can discuss further. But at the moment, this is the way to trade with ABNB. And if you ask yourself how to trade here, well, usually we advise 5 portions play. Here it's a 3 portions play, because it's already in quite nice position. What does it mean? It means that the funds you would like to play here, you can split in 3. Then you can buy with the first portion in the first channel, and then with remaining 2 portions, when the price is below 125, you can start slowly buying. So once the rebound takes place, you can make 10 to 15% of profit from the money allocated in the position. So that's the way to trade with ABNB. Quite simple situation, but very classical. So very nice, and should be giving enough profit, and actually very confident position to watch. So good luck with this one. If you like the analysis and the style of this trading in our opinion videos, so don't forget to subscribe to our channel, press the bell button. This way you will not miss our new videos and new interesting discussions for US-based stocks.